Are you anti-woke? I'm not anti-woke. I am common sense. Okay, so what I mean by this, I support LGBT. If you wanna be transgender, it is your choice, go for it. If you wanna be a vegan, go for it. Whatever you wanna be, it's not really my business, you know? Just choose whatever you wanna be, and it's fine for me. What I don't like is whenever you have your ideals and then you're always trying to impinge on other people. That I don't like. Because like not everyone has the same opinion. That's also fine. And I feel like people, especially on the internet, they don't really care about your opinion. All they care is to hear their opinion from your own words. You understand? That's what it happens. They really don't care about your opinion. They just want you to echo their opinion with their own words. I'm the same as long as they don't start shoving everything into others, like ideas, rules. Yeah, exactly. It's just like I'm in the common sense. And I think because like the internet nowadays is so polarizing, it's like people almost force you to choose a faction. It's like, are you in favor or you were against? And sometimes I'm in like in the I don't give a faction. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally in the I don't give a faction. So I'm not pro, I'm not against, I'm just don't give a. And I think it's also fine. And I think a lot of people are in the I don't give a faction. And on the internet, you cannot be. You know, you always need to have a super opinion about everything. And listen, I have strong opinions. I do. And if you ask me an opinion about something that I'm knowledge and I know, I'll tell you. But I will also not pretend that I know about like very deep topics about like, I don't know, like politics or whatever. Like I'm not like that well educated to actually talk about it because I just don't give a f. But if you ask me about like Diablo Immortal, fuck yeah. I think I almost have a master's degree by now in Diablo Immortal. You know? Not sharing opinions is okay, but trying to delete that difference by force when is going to achieve just the opposite. Yeah, exactly. So for example, you actually touch Gato in a very good thing, because whenever you're trying to impinge, like for example, I used to have like this friend of mine. He was vegan, okay? And man, you know, every time we went out for a social gathering, every single time the conversation was about the vegan shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's like his whole identity, and the only thing he can speak, it is about that. It's like we can start talking about trees, and then he always will find a way to bring the topic into the vegan thing, and that I really hated. And I have nothing against vegans or anything. It's just like, it's your personal choice. Just do whatever you want. But I kind of really despise like that kind of social behavior. And I think like if you live in the real world, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like we all know certain person like this that doesn't need to be like vegan. It can be about something else, that whatever you speak about these people, they are so passionate about it and they make their whole identity about it. And that's also what I think it happens, for example, with the LGBT community. It is a big part of their life, and all the conversations that they have, it is always about the LGBT things. And I feel like what happens is like normal people like myself or many others, like we just don't care. We just don't care. So like I don't want to talk about that. You know, then instead of like having a positive effect that you may be even considered becoming one, you will remember this shit and you probably are less likely to be a one. Do you think there should be less LGBT conversations? I think there is a difference between being less LGBT conversations, because I think having a productive conversation, it is good. What I think I don't like, it is whenever it feels like now if you do a show or if you do a movie or if you do a game, especially in games, it always needs to have a gay or a lesbian person, you know, when sometimes it doesn't make any sense for the story. So that political agenda, I actually don't think it is beneficial for the LGBT movement. But absolutely, I think that this should be a conversation to just like trying to improve like their rights and all these things, right? So I think like these are completely two different things, and I also feel like sometimes people mix it. It's okay for gender woke to coexist. It will be annoying if we'll be forcing. Yeah, I feel like you cannot force things, right? And I think like a lot of the annoyance that comes and unfortunately, I also don't agree that anti-woke groups are should be a thing, right? You know, I don't really support anti-woke things, but I also understand where they come from and their feelings. Their feelings comes because they are tired of everything they watch and play and all these things and go online. All they are watching is these things. So I understand where they're coming from. But I feel like at the end of the day, it is also, you know, woke is not good. And I feel like anti-woke is not good. And I feel like both extremes are in the wrong. And I feel like in the middle, it is where the reason is.